Good morning and welcome to YogaFaith. Today is week 2 of our Psalm 23 series. Welcome, I'm glad you're here. If you're joining and this video is not happening live, go ahead and skip ahead 5 minutes and that will be the start of our class and our movement together. If you're here 5 minutes early on the dot to practice live, thank you for waking up and joining with me. We'll start moving together soon. Good morning. Hello and welcome. We're going to start moving soon in about 3 minutes. I just want to give people a chance to find the video if they are going to join live. I'm grateful that you're here spending this time with me and with the Lord. So we'll start very soon. Good morning. Hello friends, we're going to start in just about 2 minutes and we're going to start seated. So if you want to lay down for another minute, now's your chance. If you're eager to start meditating, you can come to a seated position. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, thank you for joining me. We are in our second week of our Psalm 23 series, which I'm really excited about. We're going to start today with our ankles crossed, sitting up nice and tall if you need to move some of your body out of the way so that you can feel your sits bones on the ground. Ankles crossed if this is uncomfortable. Find a more comfortable way to be seated. You can sit on a pillow. Maybe it's better for your legs to be extended out. And bring your hands to rest on your thighs or your knees. Roll your shoulders back and down so you're sitting up nice and tall, pulling your core in towards your spine, and let your eyes close. Start to just notice your breath. Notice if it feels constrained or labored or free-flowing. Notice if your inhale is longer or maybe your exhale is longer. Not trying to change anything, just simply noticing. As you're ready, maybe start to match the length of your inhale to the length of your exhale. So taking a little bit of control over the pattern of your breath, deepening your breath, slowing it down, releasing just as much as you take in. Holy Spirit, breath of life, we welcome you into this time, into this practice. Would you come meet each of us exactly where we are? Would you speak exactly what we need to hear? Keep breathing. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. Maybe start to connect this with your breath. Inhale, he makes me lie down in green pastures. Exhale, he leads me beside still waters. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. Keep breathing. Maybe there's an area of your life that has been pulled back. Is it an opportunity that the Lord is leading you beside still waters, making you lie down in green pastures? Is this a season for your heart to be restored, to be given space to rest and recover? Or maybe that's not the season that you're in, and the Lord is asking you to find moments, even if they're short moments, to lie down. To follow his lead. It leads you beside still waters. He cares for your heart, for your mind, your body, your mental state. And we're grateful, Jesus, that you bring us to a place of rest, that you make us lie down in green pastures. And we're grateful that when we follow your lead, you bring us beside still waters, giving us space and moments to get exactly what we need from your presence. Inhale, he makes me lie down in green pastures. Exhale, he leads me beside still waters. Would you come, Holy Spirit, lead our hearts and our minds exactly where you need us to go this morning. Take one more deep breath in. On the exhale, open your mouth and sigh it out. One more. Inhale, deep breath through the nose. Exhale, open your mouth, sigh it out. You can blink your eyes open. As you inhale, reach your arms out and all the way up overhead. Bring your palms together. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, same thing. Reach your arms out and up. Reach as far as you can. Exhale, hands to your heart center. One more like this. Inhale, He makes me lie down in green pastures. Exhale, He leads me beside still waters. Inhale again, bring your arms out and up. This time as you exhale, twist to the right side. Your left hand comes in front, right hand behind. Maybe you hold on to that right knee to twist a little farther through your spine. Your gaze can travel over that right shoulder. Breathe. On your next inhale, come back to the center, arms overhead. Exhale, twist to the other side. Left hand goes behind, right hand to the left knee. Gently twist through your spine. On an inhale, come back to the center. One more time on either side. Exhale, twist to the right. On your inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, palms together, bring it to your heart center. Bring your right hand down by your side. Left arm reaches out to the side and then up and over. Maybe your right hand takes a little walk so that you can stretch a little bit farther. Maybe the elbow comes down to the ground. Try to open your chest, looking up to the ceiling. Breathe here. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. Lift yourself back up to a seated position. Roll your shoulders back and down one time. Left hand down by your side. Right arm reaches up and over. Maybe walk that left hand out, bringing the forearm down to the ground. Allow your heart to open towards the ceiling. Breathe. Lift yourself back up to a seated position. Roll your shoulders back and down. And carefully coming onto hands and knees, bringing your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Take a nice deep breath in here. Feel a long line from your head to your tail. As you exhale, round your spine. Drop your eyes to your thighs. Press down through your hands to round a little bit farther. On an inhale, release seat up, chest up, chin up, dropping your belly, lifting your gaze. Pull your shoulders back and down. Exhale, round your spine. This is cat-cow. Drop your gaze, separate your shoulder blades, press into the ground. Inhale, arching your back, look up, roll those shoulders back and down. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale, round your spine, eyes to your thighs. Shift your hips back towards your heels, coming into a child's pose. Maybe walk your hands forward a little bit farther. Let your forehead drop to the ground. Just being gentle with your back. Take just a few breaths here. Gently lift yourself back up to hands and knees, hands right underneath the shoulders. Reach your right fingertips forward on the ground. Extend your left leg back so your toes are tapping the ground. On an inhale, lift the arm and the leg. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower to tap. Keep this going with your breath. Inhale, lift. Feel your core tighten. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up and hold it. Take a breath. As you exhale, pull your knee in towards your chest, your elbow in towards your knee. Inhale, reach everything long. Flatten out the spine. Exhale, knee to elbow, round your spine, looking down. Inhale, reach long. Last one. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach long. On your exhale, hand and knee goes back down to the ground. Take one round of cat-cow. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, arching your back. Look up. Come back to that neutral spine. Opposite side, left fingertips come forward, right leg extends back. On your inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, lower down. Keep your core tight, support your low back. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Stay in control. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift and hold it. Take a breath here. On an exhale, pull the knee to your elbow around your spine, looking down. Inhale, reach the arm and leg long. Exhale, round your spine. Pull it in. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, round your spine, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach long. Last one. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach long. Lower the hand and the knee down. Arch your back, look up, big inhale. Exhale, round your spine, drop your eyes to the thighs. Come back to a neutral spine. Find that long line from your head to your tail. Tuck your toes under. Feel all 10 fingers pressing down into the ground. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, lift your hips up towards the ceiling, shifting them back, lengthening out your spine. Feel your hips reach all the way up to the ceiling. Maybe the knees straighten, maybe they stay with a bend. That depends on your body. Reach your heels down towards the ground. Find your downward facing dog. If it feels good to bend one knee and then the other, loosening up the backs of the legs, you can do that. Make sure you're breathing. Slowly walk your feet towards your hands at the top of your mat. Feet are hip width apart. Just hang over your legs, let your head drop. We're in ragdoll here. Breathe. Slowly start to roll yourself up to a standing position, one bone at a time, all the way up. Roll your shoulders back and down, your palms face forward. Take a few breaths here. Feel your feet connected to the ground. Actively press down through your feet. Lift up through your head, your fingertips reaching down towards the ground. On an inhale, reach your arms out and up. Bring your palms together overhead. As you exhale, fold over your legs. Hands come down the midline. Drop your head. Inhale, come to a flat back. Hands can be on the thighs, the shins, or the ground. On your exhale, plant your hands, step or walk your feet back to a plank position. Your choice with your knees. They can come down to the ground or stay extended. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, lower yourself all the way down. Untuck the toes. Inhale, roll your shoulders back and down, lifting the upper back. Exhale, lower the upper body, tuck your toes under. Press yourself back to a downward facing dog. And slowly start to walk your feet towards your hands. Hang over your legs, take a breath. Inhale, reach your arms out and all the way up. Come up to standing, palms together over your head. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, reach the arms out and up, palms together. Exhale, fold over your legs. Release your head. Inhale, halfway lift. Flatten out your back. Exhale, plant your hands, step or walk your feet back to a plank. Drop your knees if you'd like to. On your inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, lower all the way down. Untuck the toes. Lift your upper back. Inhale. Tuck your toes under. Shift your hips back. Downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, pull the right knee in towards your nose, shifting your weight forward. We're going to step our right foot between our hands. So if you need to use your hand to help your foot get forward, go ahead and do that. Your back heel rotates just enough to come down onto the ground to give you a little bit of stability. If you don't love having one leg directly in front of the other, maybe your back foot takes a little step out to the left. Finding your balance. On an inhale, you're going to lift your arms up, coming to a standing position. Your arms are up overhead. Your hips are reaching to face forward. They're not going to make it all the way there because of the way we're standing. Arms are up, shoulders back and down. This is warrior one. Deepen the bend in your front knee. Breathe. You may feel a stretch in the front of your left hip. Can you look up and arch just slightly on an inhale? As you exhale, bring your hands back down to the ground. Step your right foot back to meet the left, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, we're going to do the other side. So lift the left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, pull the left knee in towards your nose. Plant your left foot down between your hands. Help it there if you need to. Rotate your back right heel enough just to come down to the ground. Finding your balance. On your inhale, lift your arms up by your ears, lifting that upper body. Bend deeply in that front knee. Breathe. Feel those hips reaching forward, that left hip pulling back, right hip pushing forward. Sink a little bit lower. Breathe. Inhale, he makes me lie down in green pastures. Exhale, he leads me beside still waters. Inhale, maybe look up. On your exhale, bring your hands back down to frame that foot. Step the left foot back to meet the right, downward facing dog. On your inhale, shift forward to a plank. Your choice to lower the knees or not. Inhale, shift forward a little farther. Exhale, bend your elbows, lower yourself all the way down. Inhale, lift the upper back. Exhale, lower the upper body. Shift your hips all the way back to a child's pose. Breathe. Slowly walk your hands towards your knees, sitting yourself up. We're going to take a seat and gently come down onto your back. Feet are hip width apart, planted on the ground. Your knees point up towards the ceiling. Arms long by your side, palms down. On your inhale, squeeze your seat to slowly peel your spine off of the ground, lifting the hips up. Exhale, hold it here. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, hold it. Keep going with this pattern with your breath. Feel your knees reaching straight forward so that we avoid the knees opening out towards the sides. Lift a little bit higher. Exhale, hold it. Last one. Inhale, just a little bit higher. On your exhale, bone by bone, slowly lower your hips back down. And release. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Take your right hand to your right thigh, gently press it open. This may be enough of a stretch for you. If you're not feeling quite enough stretching sensation, then reach for your left thigh, pull it in towards your chest. Breathe here. You can flex or point your feet. If it feels good, you could take a gentle rock from side to side. Carefully release that left foot back down to the ground. Switch sides. Right foot down, left ankle over the right knee. Press that left knee open. You can stay here or pull your right thigh in towards your chest. Breathe. Carefully release. Both feet down on the ground and then pull both knees into your chest. Give them a little bit of a hug. Gentle rock from side to side. We're going to come into a happy baby, so you can choose to stay right here. If you want to do happy baby, you allow the knees to open slightly. Your arms reach inside of your knees and your hands reach for the outsides of your feet. If your feet are a little too far away, you can hold on to the outside of the legs. Pull down with your hands and feel that lower back lengthen, maybe connecting to the ground. You can also actively press up into your hands with those feet. Lots of things stretching out, releasing. If it feels good to rock side to side, you can do that. You can also extend one or both legs, depending on what your body is feeling today. Carefully release your feet. Hug the knees back into your chest. We're going to come into our Shavasana, our final resting pose. So if there's any other movements or stretches you want to do today, go ahead and do those. If you are ready for Shavasana, take an inhale, curl everything into as tight a ball as you can. As you exhale, release your head. Let your arms go long by your side. Extend your legs long on the ground. Your palms are facing upwards. Your shoulder blades are tucked in. Let the feet fall open. Let your eyes close. Breathe here. done all of this movement, all of that stretching, all the breathing, so that you can find a moment of stillness here. So don't cheat yourself. Challenge yourself to stay here in stillness, in the presence of God. If your mind starts to wander, bring it back, center it in with your breath. Inhale, He makes me lie down in green pastures. Exhale, He leads me beside still waters. I'll watch the clock so that you don't have to. Simply rest in the presence of God for the next few minutes.
Speak, oh, speak to me now. I know you're all around me, I just want to feel you here somehow. I'm giving you space to speak. I'm giving you space to speak. Oh my God, it's just you and me. A little more room to breathe. A little more room to breathe. Oh my Lord, you're what I need. You're what I need. Oh, I need. You're what I need. Oh, I need.
Stay right where you are for just a minute longer. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, maybe circling the wrists and the ankles, bringing just a little bit of life and movement back into your body. And as you're ready, using as little muscle as possible, roll onto one side of your body, coming into a fetal-like position, letting your head rest, allowing this position to serve as a reminder that because of Jesus and what He's done for us, we always have the chance to begin again. Slowly bring yourself up to a seated position, crossing at your ankles. Bring your palms together at your heart center. Let your eyes close. Breathe. Bring your thumbs to your forehead. He makes me lie down in green pastures. God, would you help our minds to slow down, to rest, to lie down. Bring your thumbs to your lips. He leads me beside still waters. We ask God that the words that we speak and the words that we receive would be filled with your peace, that they would promote stillness in our minds and our hearts, moments to pause and acknowledge who you are and your presence in our lives. Bring your thumbs to your heart. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. The light and the Holy Spirit that's within me sees and honors the light and Holy Spirit within each of you, Namaste.
God bless you.
Thank you so much for joining me today. If you did this class, I would love if you would comment, just so I know who's joining with me. I love to see who's here. God bless you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you're looking for other classes, go ahead and check out YogaFaithWithErin.com, and I will be here next week for week 3 of our series. God bless you.